IT bands bugging you? Check out the exercises that we recommend you should be doing in this upcoming video. Hey, welcome back everybody to this week's edition of 2 Minute Tuesdays. Now this week we're talking about one of the more common ailments that we tend to hear, especially from people that are a little bit more active, and this is issues with the IT bands. Now there are some exercises that you could consider doing to help with the areas that would help support the IT bands in order to make sure that the areas are strong and functioning well. So when thinking about exercises that you could do to possibly help your IT bands, we need to think about exercises for your feet, your knees, your hips, and your trunk. And today we're going to show you exercises to challenge the rotation motion of each of those areas. The first exercise that you can do for your feet is an exercise called foot inversion. What you're going to be thinking about doing is making an arch with your foot by squeezing the muscles on the bottom side of the foot. So Julie would squeeze the muscles on the bottom arch of her foot, bottom inside arch, and then she would relax and just practice making an arch, squeezing, and then relaxing and letting the arch flatten. Another exercise that you can do for the feet is called foot eversion. Now, foot eversion is going to focus on flattening the arch. The way you do this is by squeezing the muscles on the outside part of the foot, flattening that arch and lifting the outside part of the foot up. For tibial internal rotation, point your left foot towards your right foot by spinning in your shin bone. For tibial external rotation, spin the foot out away from the opposite foot.
What you're going to do is going to be rotation at the hip. An easy way to do this is to stand. We recommend holding on to something like a bench or the back of a chair, and you're going to be all the way on one foot and no weight on the other foot, although I do recommend keep it really close to the ground. And all Charlie's going to do is rotate his hip inwards. That means the knee has to point in and the foot will point in. You're trying to drive motion from the hip. And then you will do hip external rotation, which is driving the kneecap and the foot outwards.
The final exercise we're going to cue you through today is going to be trunk rotation. Now what Julie's going to do is she's going to have her arms crossed, she's going to be seated and make sure she's nice and tall, and she's going to slowly turn her body one direction. And she's going to move as far as she comfortably can, and then she's going to return back to the center. And again, the thing that you want to be feeling here are your muscles squeezing. You're not turning trying to get a stretch. You are contracting your muscles, squeezing your muscles to turn, and you're only turning as far as you can feel your muscles contract.
Try out these exercises and let us know what you discovered.
Check out an expanded version of this on our blog, and tune in next week Tuesday for another 2 Minute Topic.